So if you guys follow me on Instagram, you guys know what I'm about to show you guys. In case you're not following me on Instagram, one, you should, but two, yeah, dude, last night, this guitar right here broke the internet, and it really just got a huge buzz and a huge response and a overwhelming positive response from all of you guys. So first and foremost, thank you so much. I want to share with you guys this guitar right here, right now. This is one of my signature baritones, and we have now, oh my goodness, arguably the sickest aesthetic that I've personally ever came up with, and I'd like to think I've come up with some pretty good ones. But everybody, this is my number 2 signature Cerberus Erebus XRC6, but it now has a clamshell matte finish with one strip of holo-flash, and dude, that holo-flash is by far and away my favorite attempt at any holo-flashing ever. Let's talk about this guitar, shall we? Now, before we start talking about this guitar, be sure to follow me on any sort of streaming service platform. I've got new music coming out, and there's an announcement coming any day now. And when you guys hear who's involved in the next endeavor that I am a part of, you're going to lose your mind. So don't miss out on that, and don't forget to, check out the riffs that I create with my signature guitars. Leave a comment down below. What do you guys think of this guitar? Like, comment, subscribe, do all that stuff. I really sincerely appreciate you. Help support me. Means the world to me, okay? So what's going on, everybody? Thank you so much for joining me for today's video. In case you guys are unfamiliar with who I am and what I do, my name is Xander Raymond Charles. I'm a guitar player, dude. I love guitar, and that's probably why you guys are here in this video today. Let's talk about this guitar right here, right now. So like I said in the beginning of this video, this is my signature guitar. I have a signature guitar, a 30-inch baritone line with Cerberus guitars, and we've been cranking out several models over the last, give or take, 2 years now. And this guitar right here is my second copy that I ever got of my signature. And this copy right here was, in fact, once upon a time, Silverburst. So this is the main guitar for me. It's my number 2 because my number 1's like all original and stuff like that, but my number 2 is my tour guitar, is my mod platform, is my guitar where I want to see what I can create with this, not only sonically, but also to visually. Case in point right here. So my aesthetic, my signature aesthetic, has become a single strip of holo-flash on all of my guitars. That's something that I came up with about maybe 3-4 months ago, and I've never seen anybody do this ever. And that's really hard to do and really hard to find. It's very hard to be an original of any kind anymore, especially in the music industry. And I've never seen one singular stripe of holo-flash ever. I've seen a ton of guitars with holo-flash and holo-flash designs, but nobody's ever just taken a plain guitar and then put a holo-flash stripe right across the middle of it. And so I have tutorials on how I holo-flash my stuff, but what I wanted to do specifically with this one is, one, create a unique aesthetic, but two, I wanted to get the holo-flash to all go in one singular direction to kind of give it that rainbow aesthetic. If you have different flakes of holo-flash in different directions, the light catches it in different ways. But more or less, all of this holo-flash right here is catching the light in kind of more or less the exact same fashion, and that gives it, like I said, that rainbow aesthetic, and that like looks like traveling through the galaxy, like a cosmic aesthetic. It's really hard to explain, but you guys obviously can see what I'm talking about. That right there is just so unique. And again, not only have I never seen anybody holo-flash a single stripe, I don't know if I've ever seen a holo-flash design like this one. So yesterday I went to the tried and true Lowe's. I get all of my guitar mods more or less from Lowe's anymore. It's where I got these eye screws and all of my eye screws. But yeah, dude, I wanted to have an homage to my Jim Root Strat. My Jim Root Strat was the first guitar I ever holo-flashed, and that is like my baby. That is like the guitar I'm more or less most known for. And I wanted to have this guitar replicate that aesthetic. Kind of cream, off-white, matte finish with a single strip of holo-flash, and I'm so proud of how this one came out. This guitar is so popular on Instagram last night that I had so many of you guys not only DM me, but also leave an actual comment on the post saying how Cerberus Guitars should do a run of this guitar right here. And that to me is amazing. Thank you guys so much for, one, even caring about what I do on the instrument, but two, saying that you guys would be willing to pay money to have a guitar like this or something similar. Thank you, man. That means the world to me. That's very admirable of you guys to share that with me. And yeah, dude, I'm really, really proud of it myself. I had this idea. I haven't ran it by Cerberus, but I want to see what you guys think, right? So what if Cerberus Guitars does another run of my signature baritone, right? And they want to send me blanks and let me do artwork. Or like I travel to Cerberus down in Texas and I do artwork down in Texas. And then I would do like a limited number of like 10, we'll say. And each one of them will be hand painted and hand holo-flashed by me. And then they would sell more or less the exact same price, but each one would be one of a kind and unique. I wonder what you guys would think of that. Would that be something cool, something you guys are interested in? Let me know. I'd really love to hear your guys' opinion on that. I think it would be a cool thing, not only just because I would be involved in the creative process from a paint standpoint and design standpoint, but you can never replicate holo-flash one for one. So every single guitar would be unique, and it would be like a piece of like, I don't want to say me, but like it would be an art piece from me to you guys. So that's something I'm really considering reaching out to Cerberus, but I want to make sure that one, you guys like that idea, and two, is there enough of a buzz to do that? I think that would be so sick. It wouldn't be like an insane price or anything like that just because it's me painting it or whatever. I would want to do it just because I think it's a cool idea and you guys would just get a cool piece and a unique piece. Yeah, dude. So anyway, enough rambling about that. What do you guys think of that idea? Let me know down below in the comments, okay? And just so we're clear, in case you guys are unfamiliar with this guitar or this is your first time checking out my channel, this is a 30-inch baritone. You can't really get it in frame all that much because it is a massive instrument. 30-inch scale. This came with a stock P90. Again, my number one has a stock P90, and I really love that sound for like the drop F stuff that I create. This one has a humbucker in it for this video, and it's a little quote-unquote muddy in the drop E tuning I was using. That being said, it sounds amazing, and it sounds really cool, dude. So this guitar right here is my tour guitar. Now this guitar has been all over the country with me. I play with an artist by the name of Elijah, and this guitar has been all over the United States with me all last year, 2024, and some of 2025 so far. This guitar will come to me in Australia. There's other shows that haven't been announced yet. This guitar will come and play with me at Rockfest when I'm playing main stage with Rob Zombie. Amazing. So yeah, dude, like this guitar, me and this guitar go way back, and we have a lot of history already. And the pickup is just a tried and true single EMG 81, and that does great in drop G. I still like the P90 sound, but the production team with Elijah likes humbuckers better. That makes sense. Fills out the sound, a little bit bass heavy, and just has a little bit more rumble to it. Totally makes sense to me. But the idea and the aesthetic with this guitar was to create a humbucker route just in case you don't want the P90. I love the P90, like I said, in my number one, and like that's like my favorite sound with any sort of low-tuned baritone. But to make it more marketable and more desirable for all players, if you don't want a P90, if you want to use this guitar in like a higher tuning, like, I don't know, like a drop B or a drop A or, you know, G sharp or something like that, like you could totally get away with it with this guitar, as well as this humbucker configuration. So that's it, everybody. What do you think? So that's it, everybody. What do you guys think of this guitar? Obviously, I love it. I made it. It's my baby. It's my creation. And a lot of you guys have said this too, and I'll say it right here in this video. I think I'm onto something. I think I've created a really unique aesthetic that nobody's ever really done before, and I'm going to take it and run with it, man. This is my thing. I've got a lot of guitars with holo-flash already all over the body, and I'm going to continue to just really make this my thing. So with that being said, everybody, thank you so much for watching. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe. Follow me on any sort of streaming service platform. I got new music coming out very, very soon. I can't wait to share that with you all. But until then, yeah, dude, just support me in every which way. I'd really appreciate it, and I love you guys. All right, everybody, I'm out of here. Thank you so much for watching. See you guys in a video very, very soon. Later.